It's not the relationship that is outside talk. It's not, or the friendship is more important than the conflict. No. In Islam, it's not about the friendship. It's not about the friendship. It's not about relationship. It's not about family. It is what it is resting on. What is that foundation? You understand? What is that foundation? Without Islam, without spirituality, there's no foundation there. So you're just stuck. You're friends because you're just stuck. I need you, you need me. We have a history. You're just stuck. You're a family because we're shared by blood and we just have to be with each other. There's no other reason than that. If you substitute a family with someone else, then there's no difference. So it is not about the relationship. It is what it is standing on, the foundation. Foundation has to be Allah and His Prophet, ﷺ. Doing things because it's haqq, not because we're friends, because we're family, because we're white, because we're black, because we're Americans, because we're Chinese. Then you have to look. Always, whatever you're doing, whether it's good or it's conflict, whether you're good with each other or you fight with each other, you have to look to see. According to haqq and batil, according to the sunnah, according to the teachings of your guide now, is this correct or no? Not your feelings. Not your feelings. You understand? But is it right or is it wrong? Yes, that way you can rise above that. You can look at it properly. You can take account. Bara'at is coming. We need to take account. You cannot take account of something if you are so involved in it. You have to step back and you have to say, okay, I spent this much. No, I didn't spend that much. Because can you do that when you're taking accounting? No, you have to say, I spent this much. This is a fact. I earned this much. You cannot make any excuse. Bara'at is coming. If we're not looking at it properly like that, we're not going to grow. We're not going to move. We're not going to rise above our ego. You understand? Looking it back too, whenever you take accounting, you don't just concentrate on this year or this month or this day. Part of accounting is to do what? Say. Huh? Look at prior. You have to compare. This part of accounting. It's not just looking and say, okay, I did like this today. Yesterday was how was it? Last week, last month, last year, how was it? What I want to be. So it's not just this time. It is looking back and looking how I want to be in 1 month's time. How I want to be in 1 year, 10 years' time. Where being a Jamaat is like that. Being people as your faith is like that too. Prophet ﷺ is saying, your today has to be better than yesterday, and tomorrow has to be better than today. You have to take account. Meaning it cannot remain the same. It always grows. It always changes. Now you're asking me the question. If you have difficulties with each other in a Jamaat, how do you come out from that? If you are so... I want to use another word than emotional. If you're only speaking from your feelings, okay, how you feel, then you're not going to understand how other people feeling also, because you're only concentrating on how you're feeling. If you're only concentrating on how you feel, then you're not going to also see what other people that they do or what they say. You're only concentrating on your feelings. Then that time you close all the doors to every explanation, every understanding, except for your own. Because you feel. You understand? Then you ask, if you have honor, you're going to say, is this proper for a man who is 30 years old, who's 40 years old, who's 50, a woman who is 30 or 40, 50, 60, to behave like this? Or is this a behavior of young people? Those who are immature. Shouldn't I be better than this? Especially now that you were in tariqat for so long, you're supposed to be more patient, more understanding, more tolerant, more this, more that. Stepping in your ego, why are you jumping? Why are you not pulling back and seeing and understanding a little bit? Because everything is growing too. What we were 3 years ago is not what we are today. 7 years ago is different. You understand? Age is not getting older. Age is learning from your experience. So many people, they are old, they never learn anything, they're still stuck. Some people, they're young, but they learn quickly. And you see that they have that patience, that pulling themselves back, that thinking. They don't just jump and jump and jump. They pull themselves back. And I say this is mature because he's thinking first. He's thinking before he's doing something. How many times we heard Shafi'i say, I'm thinking 100 times before I do something. I'm thinking 100 times before I even say something. That is a sunnat. That is a very huge sunnat. Beyond praying and du'as and zikr and what you wear and what you say, this is thinking now. So do you want to be stuck? If you're stuck, you will lose it. Like this or like that. You especially, when we're speaking about understanding this, you know you're a parent, correct? You're a father. You know how it is. People grow. Their feelings grow. Their understanding also grows. It changes. It's not stuck there. And you cannot judge that person's behavior as the kid behavior as he was 6 months ago or 1 year ago. Because it changes too. And so many times it's because you misunderstand what they are trying to say. They are limited. Because the way that we understand is only through language. And they don't know language. They try to say in so many ways, and you're too impatient to try to understand what they're trying to say. So, coming to your question now about marriage being half of your deen now. Let's say physical, like half, the whole. They say one is belief and one is the actions. Before you're married, it's like you have only the belief. Once you're married, you have to do the action. Now what? Right? There you complete it. When you complete it, what do you have? You have something that is beautiful. So it's knowing and understanding. Not only yourself, but understanding Allah. You cannot understand that if you're not going through even a little bit of how Allah is seeing and looking at how people are. You cannot. That's why it is hypocrisy to say, the one say, I understand this is the religion of love, but he has never fallen in love and has never gotten married and he's never had a children that they love. So how you can say, I understand that one sacrificed this much? And you speak about that. You don't even have anything to sacrifice. How can you know? Now, so this is the words of our Shaykh. He lived his life and he sacrificed his life. He put up. Meaning now, he says, my life is here. It's here. I'm not keeping some here, some here, some here. It is here now. How much of that are we putting? You are. Very good. You're going through difficulties. Of course you must. That is the way. You are saving half. This is what you're going to get. You're just putting a little bit. This is what you're going to get. Everyone is going to get what they put in. Everyone is going to get what they're asking for. What is our Shaykh's example? What did the Sahabi Kirams, what did they do? What did they do? What did the Ahlul Bayt they do? What did the Prophet they do? They put it all there. As much as we can. We must do. We're calling ourselves murids. So many of us, we have to grow. I'm saying, so many of you, you're growing good, but you're turning like this or like this. We are patient. We're saying, we're reminding. But if you're stubbornly not moving, then the time will come when you are just going to be taught that way. Some of us saying, okay, I'm only doing this, I'm not doing that. I'm only coming like this, I'm not coming like that. I'm only speaking to some people, I'm not speaking to others. I'm not. Then are you going to learn? Easy way or hard way? Because when you put it there, your life, you don't get to choose to say, I put it there, it's only for you and for you, not for anyone else. No. It's for everyone. Like the Prophet put his life for the whole ummah. He did not make a difference. He didn't say, my message, the golden message, it is only to the people who like me. People hate me. No, I never want it to be given to them. He never speaks like that. In fact, he says this is especially for them. The Prophet ﷺ said, my shafaat is for people who what? My nation who do what? Who commit the big sins. You understand? Now as a believer, when you are going to say, oh, not me, I didn't commit any big sin. As a believer, you say, I want that shafaat. As a believer, then you're going to say, you know what? My sin, the pleasure of Allah, it is hidden. Maybe the anger of Allah is also hidden. Of course. Person can be worshipping all night, all day, but he wakes up the next day and he sees, for example, a mosquito, and he kills it without any reason and with hatred. You think your Lord is going to be so happy with you? No. All of that is supposed to change your spirit anyway. If your spirit is not changed by that, you're not going to gain any benefit from it too. May Allah raise the station of our Shaykh, inshallah. Ameen. And may He grant us more support to continue in this way properly. We are weak ones, we are dirty ones. But we're asking Him never to turn His face away from us, and to accept our work, and to make us to become more sincere, and to protect us, and to make us to have more love and service in this way into each other. May Allah forgive me and bless you. Al-Fatiha. Amen. Assalamu alaikum. This much is enough, inshallah. Any other question?
was thinking.